There's an AI company preparing for an IPO that could quietly reset how every AI stock is valued, and most people don't even understand what it actually does. That company is Anthropic. This isn't just another tech company going public. If Anthropic lists, it could be the first real moment where Wall Street is forced to confront what AI companies actually are. Not demos, not chatbots, but economic infrastructure. And that matters a lot more than people realize. Anthropic is the company behind Claude, one of the most advanced large language models in the world. But what makes Anthropic different isn't just the model. It's backed by Google, Amazon, Microsoft, and Nvidia. Not because it's small, but because it might define the next chapter of AI economics. That kind of backing doesn't happen by accident. It happens when multiple giants see the same future and don't want to be locked out of it. And here's where the story gets real, long before any IPO. In late 2025, Anthropic raised the $13 billion at a $183 billion valuation, more than triple its value earlier that year. Since then, private market valuations continue climbing, with some investors talking about a $300+ billion valuation going into public markets. Their revenue run rate is also accelerating, up from around $1 billion to over $5 billion, as enterprise demand for Claude grows. So what does Anthropic actually do? At a surface level, they build large language models, but that's not the business. The real business is selling reliable, controllable AI to institutions, companies, and organizations that can't afford unpredictable behavior. If OpenAI focuses on making AI more powerful, Anthropic focuses on making AI trustworthy. Most people compare AI companies based on how smart the model is, but in real businesses, intelligence is useless without reliability. A model can be brilliant, but if it behaves unpredictably, hallucinates, or breaks under pressure, it's unusable in serious environments. Palantir didn't win because it had the best algorithms. It won because institutions trusted it with mission-critical decisions where failure wasn't an option. Anthropic is positioning itself the same way, not as the flashiest AI, but as the AI you use when things actually matter. Once Anthropic goes public, the AI conversation changes. Investors won't be debating which chatbot feels smarter. They'll be forced to ask harder questions. How expensive is AI to run at scale? Who actually has pricing power? And which companies can turn AI into durable revenue? An Anthropic IPO wouldn't just value one company. It would quietly set a benchmark for the entire AI industry. Of course, this isn't a guaranteed win. Anthropic faces massive compute costs, deep dependence on cloud partners, and far less consumer visibility than OpenAI. But here's the trade-off. The same things that limit hype increase trust. So don't think of Anthropic as the next chatbot company. Think of it as a company trying to become the operating standard for AI inside serious institutions. When that kind of company goes public, it doesn't just change portfolios. It changes how the market understands the future.